Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Tonight we are reading The Elves and the Shoemaker. And I thought for a change of scenery, we could read outside because it's nice out. And I got my new swing and I thought it would be a fun change of scenery because I'm always where my tripod is. And I'm always sitting there by my tripod, and so you always see the same thing. So, come outside with me and let's read a story and take a walk. Well, not a walk, but take a walk outside. Out we go. If I can get out. Come on, Dome. Come on. Come on, the kitty. Come on, your sister's gonna get out. Get out here. Sorry. Chrome is being a bad boy. His sister is gonna try to get outside if he doesn't move his little butt away from me. And this is my swing, and we are sitting, on it, and we are going to read The Elves and the Shoemaker in just like 30 seconds. I gotta find it. This is it's really nice out here. Oh my God. It's like beautiful. Beautiful. The Elves and the Shoemaker. Okay, give me 30 seconds to find my place. Okay, here we go. There was once a good shoemaker who became very poor. Last he had only one piece of leather to make one pair of shoes. Well, said the shoemaker to his wife, I will cut the leather and make the shoes tonight and make the shoes in the morning. The next morning, he went to his table and, oh shoot, sorry, I almost dropped my braille reader. Hold on. This is not working the way I planned. Ah! Whew. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. The next morning, he went to his table, and he couldn't believe what he saw. The leather was polished, the sewing was done, and there was a fine pair of shoes. Not one stitch was out of place. Do you see what I see? Asked the shoemaker. Indeed I do, said his wife. I see a fine pair of shoes. But who could have made them? The shoemaker said. It's just like magic, said his wife. At that very moment, a man came in with a top hat and cane. Those shoes look right for me, said the man, and so they were. They were right from heel to toe. How much do they cost? 1 gold coin, said the shoemaker. I'll give you 2, said the man, and he went on his way with a smile on his face and the new shoes on his feet. Well, well, said the shoemaker, now I can buy leather for 2 pairs of shoes. And he cut the leather that night so he could make the shoes in the morning. The next morning, the shoemaker woke up and he found 2 pairs of ladies' shoes. They were shining in the sunlight. "Who is making these shoes?" said the shoemaker. "They are the best shoes in the world." At that very moment, 2 ladies came in. They looked exactly alike. "My, what pretty shoes," said the ladies. "They will surely fit us." And the ladies were right. They gave the shoemaker 4 gold coins, and away they went. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, in their pretty new shoes. And so it went. Every night, the shoemaker cut the leather. Every morning, the shoes were made. And every day, more people came to buy his beautiful shoes. Just before Christmas, the shoemaker said, "Whoever is making these shoes is making us very happy and rich," said his wife. "Let us stay up and see who it is," said the shoemaker. The shoemaker said. "Good," said his wife. So they hid behind some coats. And they waited and waited and waited. When the clock struck 12, in came 2 little elves. "Elves!" cried the shoemaker. "Shh!" said the wife. At once, the elves hopped up on the table and set to work. Tap, tap went their hammers. Snip, snap went their scissors. Stitch, stitch went their needles. Their tiny fingers moved so fast that the shoemaker and his wife could hardly believe their eyes. The elves sewed and they hammered, and they didn't stop until all the shoes were finished. There was little shoes and big shoes. There was white ones and black ones and brown ones. The elves lined them all in a row. Then they jumped down from the table. They ran across the room out of the door. The next morning, the wife said, "The elves have made us very happy. I want to make them happy, too. They need new clothes to keep warm. So I'll make them pants and shirts and coats. And I'll knit them socks and hats. You can make them each a pair of shoes." "Yes, yes," said the shoemaker, and they went right to work. One Christmas Eve, the shoemaker left no leather on the table. He left all the pretty gifts instead. Then he and his wife hid behind the coats to see what the elves would do. Excuse the language, I'm outside and people are saying words. Excuse that. When the clock struck 12, in came the elves, ready to set to work. But when they looked at the table and saw the fine clothes, they laughed and clapped their hands. How happy they are, said the shoemaker's wife. Shh, said her husband. The elves put on the clothes, looked in the mirror, and began to sing. What fine and handsome elves are we! No longer cobblers will we be. From now on, we'll dance and play into the woods and far away. They hopped over the table and jumped over the chairs. They skipped all around the room, danced out of the door, and were never seen again. But from that night on, everything always went well for the good shoemaker and his wife. And that is the end of the story. And I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me outside for a change of scenery. And I tried to read the best I could with one hand. Obviously, don't have a tripod that I can bring out here. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. And there's enough light where you can see me. And just hanging out. It is really nice out here, actually. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll do this outside thing again sometime, because it's really fun and cool. And it was nice to do something different. Last night I was at my mom and dad's house, so it's nice that I can read with one hand and hold the phone, because it's really nice to get a change of scenery so that you guys don't always have to stare at the same thing. Because I'm sure you can see more than my face in the video. I'm pretty sure you can see the area around me, because my friend, I was talking to him one time, and he was able to see stuff in my living room. So, that is that. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.